Okay, we're here in the city of Plymouth, Michigan, USA, and this is the site of the former Kellogg Home. And I say former because 3 months ago a beautiful historic home, 155-year-old home, sat on this site. And as you can see, the lot sits vacant. There's just a backhoe on the property, and it appears that they just started digging a hole on the site. Now, the reason why I'm shooting this video is that this home was demolished in mid-October of 2016, and here we are just a couple of days away from New Year's Eve on December 28th, 2016, and the lot's still vacant. Very little, if anything, has been done. And the first question that comes to my mind is, what was the rush? Why was it so urgent for them to demolish this home when the lot was just going to sit vacant for nearly 3 months now? Now, why were neighbors not notified? And why was a public review process not allowed for the demolition of this home? The Plymouth City Manager, the Mayor, and the Plymouth City Commission would have us all believe that nothing can be done to prevent these demolitions. But that's simply not true, because the city charter does have a process, and there is one ordinance in particular called 78-53-7, paragraphs 3, 4, and 5. And what that allows for is for the city building inspector to request a review of the planning commission prior to any major work is being done or demolitions. If the building inspector so chooses, there's also nothing in the ordinance that would prevent the city manager or the mayor or the city planning commission or the city commission from requesting a review, which allows for public input. So it just begs the question, why was this done so quickly? And why are we here 3 months later? And it appears that just recently, in the past couple days maybe, they started digging a hole. So I think residents need to start asking these questions. Why were they not even informed when there is a process that is allowable for the city commission or the city planning commission to request a review and to allow public input before these beautiful historic homes have been demolished? Now we can see there's a home next door that's being built, and it looks like they've just begun laying out this process, this construction for the new site. So anyway, the process needs to change in town if these historic homes are to be protected. And I do encourage you to visit the Facebook group Plymouth Canton Politics and History to keep abreast of what's going on in historic preservation and history in Northwest Wayne County. But it's really just a total shame that the namesake Kellogg Home, very important home in Plymouth, has just been laid to waste in just a matter of one day. A home that took 155 years of memories and history to make it as a treasure of the city of Plymouth, and it's just gone. And this is a similar fate to what happened with the Gilbert House and many other historic homes in Plymouth. And it's really bad public relations for the city of Plymouth, and especially the government here, to allow these demolitions to continue without some kind of public input or some kind of change in policy, historic district expansion or whatever. But we're going to see a lot more of this unless the attitudes change of the city leaders, and also the ordinances change. And most importantly, residents are going to have to instigate this change, because who else but them is going to save a historic history, this historic city that's losing its historic culture and is truly in decline, in the sense that these historic gems are being lost. Thanks for looking in.